So today I am sitting on my living room floor, and that's because there are roofers changing the shingles on the roof of our building, and of course that's right above us today on the one day that I had planned on filming a bunch of videos. Murphy's Law. So anyway, I'm downstairs in the living room in the hopes that we can hear it less down here, but if you do hear pounding, drilling, sawing, and or any other construction-y sounds, it is because of them. So from my March favorites video, so many people requested a makeup look, and I was really surprised because it's a really simple makeup look. I just had a self-tan on, which I've reapplied. It's funny, I think it's my light that's making my face look a lot whiter than my neck right now, because like in my mirror, it's all tanned the same. So, if my face looks whiter, then there's nothing I can do about that. But anyway, I thought I'd do a little chitty chat talk through video of that makeup look for you, so let's get started. Also, if you can see Albert in the background, he's just chilling on the table like a little cute kitty. Like a cute little kitty. Alright, so starting off with my Charlotte Tilbury Wonderglow. This is the perfect product to give your face a total bronzy glow. So I'm just gonna, by the way, I've set up my mirror right here, so I'm going to be looking this way. I like to put this just on the high points of the face, like blip, blip, blip. And yes, my face turns red. I don't know why my face always turns red when I apply any kind of product. That's just how it is. Then I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Face and Body foundation. It's in like the second lightest shade, but it's the only foundation I have that's dark enough for my skin when I self-tanned. So we're going with that. I pump a few pumps into my hand, and I take my fingers, my finger pappets, and I just like rub it around my skin. Because I feel like this one, if you dip the Beauty Blender directly into the product and apply it, it takes away so much of the product, and I don't like that because it's expensive. So, I'm just gonna rub that around on my face. I forgot how much I love this foundation just because it's too dark for my natural skin, pale toned. I forgot how much I loved it because I haven't been using it. Oh my gosh, it is such a gorgeous foundation. Once I've applied that first layer, I will then go in and dip the Beauty Blender into the rest and just pat it onto the areas that need more coverage, aka everywhere. So then, again, the only concealer that I have dark enough for me when I have a self-tan is my MAC Correct and Conceal palette. This is the light version, but I use the two darker colors here. I just kind of mix them together. But first I'm going to go with the salmon shade. Put this under my eyes where my dark circles just love to haunt me. And then I just take my finger and I rub them in the two shades there and pretty much just put that all over my face. In the particular March favorites video, I was just getting over a rash. I actually had a serious like full-on face reaction from my MAC C1 Face and Body. I had a red bumpy rash all over my face. I couldn't believe it. I'd never reacted to a foundation before like that, let alone the Face and Body, which I used the entire time that I was employed at MAC, so it's really weird. Anyway, I was just getting over that, so I definitely loaded a lot of this concealer on, probably why my skin looked more smooth and glowy than normal. Anyway, yeah, just gonna blend this in with the Beauty Blender. And then sometimes when I push the Beauty Blender in right here, I don't know what it is about this spot, but I'll get like a red patch there, like shining through my skin. So I just like dip my Beauty Blender into the concealer more and pat it there even more until the redness goes away. Lots of people say that the Correct and Conceal palette is the same as the Studio Finish concealer, but I completely disagree. This one is so much more moisturizing and dewy than the Studio Finish. Studio Finish dries up immediately on my skin, and this one just gives such a, like, it's so glowy. I don't dip into this a lot, and I don't know why, because it gives such a gorgeous finish to the skin. Like, it's totally full coverage, and it's so dewy and beautiful. It sounds like they are breaking into the wall. I'm going to go into my Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow with the Powder and Sculpt brush. And I'm going to do a pretty like heavy bronzy contour because that's what I did in my March favorites video. I went like super intense with this particular product. I don't know why, I just was really feeling the bronzy life that day. And I just like whipped on a lot of this stuff. Yeah, so just kind of contour slash bronze the face with this. Down my nose, the huge. I feel like I do my makeup the exact same in every single video. And honestly, it's because I was I was really new to makeup when I started YouTube. So as I've been doing it, as I worked at MAC, as I've been playing with other products, I've just found the products and the techniques that work for me every time. So it's hard for me to like stray from the norm when I know that something works so well for me, you know what I mean? So if you guys ever get sick of me doing the exact same thing every time, please let me know. And I will try to change it up. Gonna go in with the highlight shade now and apply this like quite liberally on the cheekbones. And then I don't add any new product, but I just take the remnant down the nose and on the lip. It's a new thing I'm trying out. I like it better because I don't like my nose to be all like blah. Then I'm going to blend this all in with my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, the one that will never die, my Real Techniques blush brush. And I'll just lightly buff that all in. Kind of tones down any lines that might exist between your contour and your highlight. La 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 la. So then, just because I know that my nose will get oily later, I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Light. I should probably get a darker color of that. I remember when I worked there, they came out with the new shade Medium Tan, and I used to just buff that all over my face. It was way too dark for my skin, but it gave the most beautiful bronzy glow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to go buy that, so expect to be seeing Medium Tan soon. Forgive me, I haven't had my coffee yet, but I just realized I completely forgot to put blush on. That's probably because I put so much of the Filmstar Bronze and Glow, so I'm just gonna drop it and break it. I'm gonna dust on a little bit of the blush that I had on the March favorites. This is the Milani Luminoso, and I'll just put a little bit of that there. It probably won't make much of a difference at this point. Oops. I would add a little bit of coral-y something something. So before I do my eyebrows quick, I'm going to prime the lids with the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. And for the eyeshadow that we're going to use, primer is definitely necessary. So I just blend this in. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my brows with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown. Oh my gosh, you hear this pounding. This is insane. We only got 2 days notice for this too. They just put a little flyer in our mailbox like, hey, you might want to leave your house because we're going to be giving you headaches for the next 5 years. Thanks, brah. And as always, just set that in with my Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara. Alright, so now for the star of the show, which is all it was the Maybelline Bad to the Bronze eyeshadow, creamy eyeshadow thing. And I'm just going to really, really liberally apply this to the whole eyelid all the way up to the crease. And then I take a blending brush and just blend that into the crease to make it a little bit more smooth. So then I did what I always do. I went into my Naked Basics palette, mixed the darker brown faint and then the black shade Crave, and I just did a tiny little faux flick. Yeah, I just did a little bit of that to define the fashion. To define the lash line a little bit. Alright, so then for a highlighter, I'm going to use MAC's Shroom, and this is an e.l.f. the little small contour brush. I'm just going to apply this to the brow bone, and then to the inner corners of the eye. Then take my MAC Chromographic pencil NC15 NW20, line the waterline to bring some brightness there. I just stabbed my eye and now they're watering. Oh, there's no turning back. So now we are going to apply a schnitzel ton of the Lancome Hypnose Star mascara. You use whichever mascara you have. Alright, so now that we've applied mascara for 5 years, it is time for the lip, which is my favorite nude lip of all time, and it's from the drugstore, so it's perfect. It is the Maybelline 920 Nude Lust. I have used this a ton, and I will continue using it a ton because it is such a gorgeous nude lipstick. And then we're going to go in with the Maybelline Color Elixir in the shade 60 Nude Illusion, and the lipstick has a little bit of a pinky undertone. This one has a little bit of a peachy undertone, so together they make a really, really nice combination. And once the lip is on, that is it for this makeup. That is all I did. This is probably gonna be like my go-to going out look in the summertime because it's super bronze. And most of the time I'm too lazy to put a fake tan on, so when I do, I really want to utilize that and go full bronze, you know what I'm saying? This is probably gonna be my summer look of choice. Albert! Oh, he just had a kitty yawn in the background. Albs, are you sleepy? So I hope you enjoyed this kind of casual talk-through tutorial. What are your guys' favorites? Do you like the voiceovers or do you like casual talk-throughs? Let me know in the comments down below along with any video requests. So I think I'm going to stop blabbing and let this be the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!